So today we're going to work on 3.4 polygons and coordinate grids. So it starts out by saying you can design construction projects and artwork with the help of computer programs. To use some of these programs, it's helpful to describe polygons and other shapes by naming coordinates of key points. So you can see here in blue, we have three new vocabulary words. So it says points on a coordinate grid are labeled with a pair of points called coordinates. The first number, or x-coordinate, tells the horizontal distance from the y-axis. So remember again, horizontal is going this way. The second, or y-coordinate, tells the vertical distance from the x-axis. So we got the y-coordinate, keep in mind, that runs vertical. So it says, for example, vertex A on the pentagon below has coordinates 10, 7. So remember, you're always going to start at 0, 0, which is your origin. And we move on the x-axis first, which you can see is labeled right here for you. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go over to 10. And then keep in mind it was 10, 7. So I'm at 10, and I'm going to look over here where 7 would be. And where that comes together, where you go up, if you look over, it's going to go right here, because you can see that it lines up with the 7, and now I'm on the 10. So if I were to label the coordinate pair for E, which is right here, again, I'm going to start at 0, 0, my origin. I'm going to go over until I can see that, oh, it lines up with H. And I'm going to move up, and I'm going to say, oh, okay, look over here. This is 3. So my coordinate pair, again, you put your X first. It's 8, 3. Keep in mind, this is my X, and my Y is 3. So the first thing that I want you to do is in your math notebook, copy down the definitions. We have coordinates, X coordinate, and Y coordinates. Keep in mind those definitions are right here, so jot them in your notebook. You can label it CS 3.4. And then also in your notebook, finish answering this question. What are the coordinates of vertices B, C, D, and E? So remember, we did E together. They gave you A, so your job is to do B, C, and D. So take a moment and pause the video, and you may copy those definitions down and then answer that question. All right, on to part A. So it says the Midway Amusement Rides Company, Mars, is working on new polygon designs for bumper car floor plans. They use a computer program that places the polygons on a coordinate grid. So over here's the problem from the book. Over here's the lab sheet that I need to have you grab off the back table if you haven't already. So it says the diagram on the next page shows 4 polygons on a coordinate grid. So here are your 4 polygons. The first thing, describe each triangle or quadrilateral as precisely as possible. So over here you can see that I'm looking at figure 1, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of figure that is. Keep in mind it has 2 sets of parallel lines. So I'm thinking, oh, it's a parallelogram. So over here in my table, I'm going to fill in parallelogram. Then it's asking you for the coordinates of the vertices. So this is what we just practiced. You are going to give me the coordinates for all 4 of the vertices. Then they want to know the side lengths using your coordinates. So how long are those sides? And then you're going to find the area. Keep in mind, you should have a formula for finding your area. So you're going to do this for each of the 4 figures. And then you are going to answer this very last question here, which is on the bottom of your lab sheet, which lines up with number 5 here. It says if each figure is moved to a different location on the grid, what will change and what will not change? So answer both parts of that question. So you can go ahead and pause the video here, and you can work on that lab sheet. All right, welcome back. We are going to skip ahead to part C. All right, so it says below are 4 figures on a coordinate graph. One of the vertices in each figure is missing a coordinate. So again, here's the page from the book. Over here's the lab sheet that you should grab from off the back table. So you can see that there is a vertice missing in these. Sorry, I missed one right here. This one as well. You are going to figure out what that missing coordinate is. So you can just label it right on your lab sheet. Then you're going to answer C2 and C3. And again, you can do that right on your lab sheet or in your notebook if you would prefer. So go ahead, pause the video, and you can work on that. All right, we're going to go back to part B. So it says, for each polygon listed in question B, follow the steps below. There is a lab sheet that has the coordinate grids on there for you. The one that you have will have 4, one for 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just have 2 of them shown on here right now. So your first job is to find all the coordinates of the vertices of the polygon, draw the polygon, and then find the area. So if this were going to be number 1, all right, it says you're doing a square with vertices, and they give you the vertices for A, B, C, and D. So we don't know what the vertices are for C and D. But keep in mind, there are a few things that we know about a square, such as all the sides are equal lengths. So I'd start out going 2, 1. So I'm going to start at 0 here, go over to 2, up to 1, plot my point. Okay, I'm going to cross that one off because I've done it. Then I'm going to go up and I'm actually going to label this one A. I'm going to do B. Again, start at 0, go over to 5, go over to 1, plot my point. I'm going to label it B. Okay, now my job is to figure out where do C and D go. Again, keep in mind all sides on a square are equal. All right, you're going to do the same thing after you finish number 1 for 2, 3, and 4 on that coordinate grid. So you can start with your partner working on that. Good luck. When you're done, ACE problems are posted on Classroom for you.